Hello, everyone, and welcome back here to Comic Vantage. And today we are back with another new previews episode. That's right, I'm showing you what is coming out this December 2024. So get your pen and paper ready and start jotting down some notes for what you get to order in December. Now, there is I think there's a final order cutoff, I think by the end of the month for most of these books. So, make sure you hurry up and get to your LCS and tell them what books you want. If you can, grab a order form from your LCS to just, jot down your little books that you want and, just hand it in. Say, hey, I want these books, and they will order them for you. So, like always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you think about subbing up and hitting that little like button for me. Just gently press that like button. No need to smash. Just gently press. It does the same thing. And if you really enjoy my content, think about becoming a channel member and helping me out so I can get some more content out. I would really like to see this channel take off and, get some good stuff out on a regular basis for you guys. So let's get started. We're going to jump over here to the previews guide. And this is the previews guide for the month of October, which is showing you everything that's coming out in December. Also, today's episode is brought to you by the letter C for coffee. Actually, I think that's every episode is brought to you by the letter C for coffee because I love coffee. All right. What a way to get started. All right. Like always, the preview guide has two covers. Here is cover one, and then this is the back cover, which I got to say, ooh, boy, that's disappointing. But we will get to that later when I get to make fun of it more. So we're just going to jump on down here. We're starting with the big book. If you don't know what the big book is is 500 pages of all the new books coming out from the indie creators. So this is going to be Image, Boom, Aftershock, Scout, Mad Cave. I mean, all the companies you've never heard of will be in the big book. As well as memorabilia, statues, t-shirts, all that kind of good stuff. And manga. Manga is in the big book as well. And then there will be two smaller books. One is the Marvel book, and the other one is the DC book. But I never can find the DC book, so I just don't even bother because I don't like DC anyway. You can find other people that cover DC stuff. I'm more about the indie, showing you good stories. So we're jumping right in here. Coming December 2024 from Boom Studios, In Bloom, #1. A new limited series. That's actually a really creepy, cool cover coming out. So let's see what we got here. Let's take a look. 43% of the cells within a healthy human body belong to something other than the host. Ooh. Microbiomes, invasive bacteria, fungal and viral agents, and something else. Something more. When the bloom happened, humanity was changed forever, transformed by symbiotic fungal megasystems that infected their bodies. That almost sounds like Last of Us. All right, anyway. We got a Jay Lee and June Chung incentive variant cover there. Jay Lee back in the 90s was probably one of my most favorite artists of all time. But lately his work has just gotten strange, and I don't think I like it anymore. So I'll just pretend that it doesn't exist. But it is interesting seeing Jay Lee do a cover for Boom. I thought he was exclusively Dynamite recently. So, all right, let's see what else we got here. Another cover for In Bloom, which is just a lot of fun. Let's shrink that down so we can take a look at that. All right, and then we have some of the interior artwork. We don't have any of the text, so I can't read it to see how the story is going to be, but the artwork is kind of fun. I mean, it's a little on the lackluster side, but it gets the job done, especially that creepy microbiome fungal stuff growing from this guy. All right, then we also got the Book of Cutter coming out, #1. Hey, Previews calls this a gem of the month. So, let's see, this is from the world of Something is Killing the Children, which has been absolutely blockbuster. As it crosses its 5th anniversary, the Slaughterverse unveils one of its darkest chapters yet in this oversized one-shot exploring a brand new facet to the mythos of monsters and the ones who hunt them. Maxine Slaughter, a former pack hunter who renounced her white mask to take up the black for the Order of St. George, journeys to Europe to seek out House Cutter and their mysterious ways. Woo-hoo. All right, let's see what else we got going on. That's a fun cover. I like that. And of course, House of Slaughter #28 coming out. The Art of Something is Killing the Children Companion, issue number 1. If you guys are huge fans of Something is Killing the Children, you're definitely going to want to grab that. All right, let's see. Let's jump ahead now. Pachow. Yes, here we are for Dynamite. I got to tell you guys, this cover, man, it's just, I think it's just downright ugly. Lucio Perillo, man, I don't know what happened there. Oh, boy. That's just, I don't know, this whole month of Thundercats covers are really, really disappointing. I mean, that one's kind of neat. Here's the Jay Lee. Like I said, it's just a little weird. Everybody looks so lanky, and I don't know, it's like Jay Lee's gone from one extreme to the other. You know, everybody used to be big and buff in the 90s and really awesome, and then all of a sudden, chow, they are all anorexic. Oh, and then we got this Ivantow cover. I'm just gonna let that one soak in. Hold on, let's do this. Whew, boy. You know, Ivantow is hit or miss, and I'm gonna tell you that one is definitely a miss. That is just ugly as all get out. I mean, her neck is like 4 feet long. Her head is weird proportions. I'm just gonna, yeah. Oh, this one's fun. That's a homage cover to the Thundercats number 1. All right, so that's enough making fun of Thundercats for this month. Although that's cool. I like that. That's a Felipe Masafera cover. Oh, who is Apex? Looks like Lion-O to me. Ooh, hold on a second there. All right. I'm back. Ooh, had a little coughing fit there. Too much talking, I guess. All right, what else do we got here? We're going to jump out here to Thundercats Apex, issue number 1. So who is Apex? Across a desert landscape, a cloaked rider emerges from the shimmering heat, a lone figure on a battered mount. He's tempting target for bandits, and the temptation is not something that the inhabitants of these badlands are inclined to resist. Ooh. Yeah, it really kind of looks like Lion-O. He even has the claw shield. So, we'll have to wait and see who Apex is. Maybe it's like a future version of Lion-O or something. Who knows? All right, what else we got here? We're going to jump ahead. Hey, for all you trading card fans out there, Transformers 40th Anniversary Deluxe Ultra Premium Trading Cards. Deluxe Ultra Premium Limited Miniseries number 1 Collector's Edition. Anyway, I mean, they're fun. I really dig trading cards. I mean, anything that comes to Transformers. So a complete set will only include 18 base cards, 2 cards per pack. 12 line art cards, 8 versus battle cards, 9 card double-sided art puzzle. Ooh, I like double-sided art puzzles. 6 signed cards, and 41 of 1 unique single print collector's cards randomly inserted in selected packs. Let's see what we got here. 7 card mini foil packs. All right. And then you can get a case of 12 packs if you want. Yeah, I'm all for that. Okay, let's see what else we got. Let's jump ahead. Oh, I saw this and I was like, oh man. Because, you know, Full Metal Jacket, one of the greatest movies ever made, right there. And this variant cover. Ah, man, I love it. Love it. It's the only reason to buy an issue 3 of the Terminator for that variant cover. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Oh, Titan bringing us Heatseeker Combustion, a Gun Honey series. Now, this is all just eye candy. These are going to be cover grabs, so I figured I would show them off because people are going to want these. We even have some risque covers. Ooh. Although that one there, that Derek Chu cover. Man, that's beautiful. Oh boy. Yeah. All for that one. Let's see what else we got here. Nope. Okay, so that's that. Make sure you guys pick that up. Let's jump down here to Image. Image Comics coming at us now. That was really kind of lackluster for Dynamite and Boom, but hey, had a few good books in there. So, Gem of the Month, Doll Parts, A Lovesick Tale, issue number 1. It's a miniseries premiere, a twisted new entry in the Lovesick universe. Haha. 12-year-old Madeline dreads the idea of growing up. She fears becoming like her cruel older girls or facing the contempt of her devoutly religious mother. But most of all, she doesn't want to be another target for the monsters that are out there hiding in plain sight. However, a stomach-churning discovery forces Madeline to confront the harsh reality that growing up isn't a choice. It's survival. Part coming of age, part horror thriller. Doll Parts is a must-read. Yeah, actually, that does sound like a must-read. Got a whole bunch of covers. I don't know why they do this lined thing with that blank variant. That makes me sad. But all the rest of these covers, they are beautiful. Love them all. Hey, here we go. And we got some Dust to Dust issue number 1. Another mini-series premiere coming at us from J.G. Jones. Haha. Presents the first suspense-filled issue of this Giant Generator limited series. Jones is teaming up with Philip Bram, and he spins an unforgettable yarn of desperation, murder, and resilience in this beautifully hand-painted story of the Americana in the primal grips of brutality. In the darkest days of the Great Depression, death stalks the Dust Bowl. Wow, I'd really love to see some interior work on that, to see it's fully painted. That sounds like fun. All right, let's see what else we got here. Jump down. Page number 172. Ooh, look at that. All right, and we're going to show off Transformers issue number 15 because a new story arc is beginning. And look at all the variants. Got a blank sketch cover. We have a spoiler cover. They don't want to show us a spoiler. Let's see. Soundwave moves to finish the war with the Autobots, and all of Earth will suffer. Meanwhile, Optimus Prime and Wheeljack search for the answers to a mystery that may change everything they ever thought they knew. Oh, that sounds like fun. Huge Transformers fan. So I'm all about picking that up. Hey, World Tree issue number 12. That's a great cover right there. Beautiful. Let's see what else we got here. Aha! This is a lot of fun. Massive Select has collaborated with IDW Publishing for the first time to release this exclusive cover of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Nation number 1. It's a 4-piece connecting cover, which is a tribute to Jim Lee's legendary X-Men number 1 connecting cover. We got a lot of these coming out. Remember last month I showed you guys that Valiant did the same thing. So, the new offering is illustrated by massive co-founder and artist Michael Calero. This signed offering of the cover set, all printed on the debut issue of the new IDW series. It's only limited to 300 bundles. So, wow. Let's see. Ooh, it's got a cover price of $100, people. That's $25 per issue. Is it worth it? I guess only, well, I mean, it comes signed, limited to 300, and you're getting 4 books. Ooh, man, I really don't know how to go on this direction. Beautiful cover. All right, well, let's just jump ahead now. Let you guys ponder that one. Let's see what we got here. Distillery bringing us something new. What do they got? Through the Boughs-ish. Ooh, no, don't do that part. All these are active links. I can click them and go to actually their website. Beautiful books from Distillery. Redacted covers. I love how they do this. See what else we got. Warm Fusion. Now, this was previously solicited. I featured this last month, so I'm not going to do it again. All right. Next up, Come Find Me. We got a preview to Come Find Me on sale, $10.30. Wow, that's weird that they're actually still offering this, even though it comes up on sale soon. Wow, crazy, beautiful book. No idea what it's about because we have nothing. Huh. All right, so they're saying, hey, here's the cover. Here's some interior work. Buy the book. All right, let's see what else we got here. Masters of the Universe and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles of Grayskull crossover. Oh, that's just fun. Gotten 3 issues in by this time. Some beautiful covers. Let's see what else we got here. Ripperland, issue number 1, coming at us from Dark Horse. The year is 2188, and Jack the Ripper has returned to London. For the last century, a shattered post-Brexit England has operated as a massive Victorian theme park in exchange for American military and financial protection. But when an American mogul's grandson is killed in the heart of London, the delicate status quo is threatened. Is the killer a brilliant maniac? Americans taking advantage of the superior technology, or the English underground resistance? Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. I'd be all up for reading that. Okay, let's see. What else we got coming up? Shadow of the Golden Crane. Oh, Bad Batch. The Ghost Agents, issue number 1. The Bad Batch is back for another high-octane adventure set during the Clone Wars. Their mission to hunt down the mysterious separatist ghost agent who executed a daring heist on Coruscant. The thief's trail leads Hunter, Wrecker, Crosshair, and Tech to the seediest corners of the universe, or a galaxy where kingpins and thugs threaten the clones' mission and their lives. Now, I really love Clone Force 99. I love the new Bad Batch. I mean, such a great group of characters. And I hope to see more of them in the future. Okay, what else do we got here? You know, nothing exciting here except for Naruto Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossover. I love Naruto. I love the Ninja Turtles. So that is just an absolute no-brainer for me. I already have 5 copies of issue number 1 on pre-order, so I cannot wait for issue number 2. I'm going to love reading that. If you guys have not read or seen Naruto or read Naruto, or you need to, it's just a lot of fun. I have a blast with it. I've actually converted a few people who were like, Naruto, I'll never, and they have, and they were like, oh, this is freaking inspiring. All right, what else we got here? Hey, Alien Books / Valiant Comics are bringing us Nexus Scourge. So Nexus is coming back under the Valiant imprint. So let's see what we got here. The Eisner award-winning science fiction vigilante is back in a universe-shattering tale that's essential for all Nexus fans. Mike Baron and Steve Rude's Nexus enters a new era with a classic character and an all-new villain that's destroying the universe one planet at a time. Nexus is such a fun read, and it's been around such a long time. I think everyone should jump in and read this, and it's a blast that it's getting a new series and a new villain, and it's good to see Valiant kind of kicking it up a notch. There's some of the beautiful interior artwork. Absolutely gorgeous. I actually gave this a read, and it was a lot of fun. So let's see what else we got. American mythology books. Now, I'm not sure where this company is coming from, but man, they're putting out some interesting title. So here's New Year's Prey, issue number 1. Let's bring in the new year with a fang. Receiving a New Year's Eve party invitation to the Janice's family mansion was like something out of a dream for Jake and Sylvie. The glitz and glamour of high society was all they thought it was, until they discovered a darker, depraved side to that world, and a secret so horrible, so sinister, it was kept locked away deep inside the bowels of the ancestral home, forgotten except for one time of the year it was allowed to feed. Oh, that sounds like fun. Classic, like 80s sort of slasher horror movie. So, yeah, I would be all over reading that. And then we have this. They got the rights to Nosferatu, and they're putting out Nosferatu Nightmares, issue number 1. So yeah, this American mythology is really, really kind of kicking it up, bringing out some great books. All right, let's see. And then they do Three Stooges. There's no page number for that. And then we have Aspen Comics. Still doing Michael Turner reprints. When are you just going to let this man rest in peace? Here's Fathom number 1, $1.99. Fathom number 1 is already so cheap. Why do a reprint? I don't even know. I mean, it's kind of like when Stan Lee was getting ready to die and he just became an autograph mill to make money for his family. It was actually kind of sad. Um, yeah, they could really kind of, I don't know, it seems like they sort of used that man at the end. It's same thing here. All right, what else do we got? Catabasis issue number 1. That's what I wanted to show you guys. What is on this page? Coming at us. I don't even know who this company is. I cannot read that logo, but hey, if you can, this looks beautiful. Demons can't get into heaven. Angels can't get into hell. But Juniper, once the deadliest mercenary on Earth, can with her new supernatural upgrades. To earn entrance into heaven, Juniper is tasked with saving a soul trapped in the underworld. But first, she must prove herself worthy of the mission. Sounds like a fun read. Totally something I would get behind. That's a great cover. Absolutely beautiful. It's kind of fun seeing some of the artwork that gets cranked out by these little known studios. Here's another one I thought was interesting. Here is IT, the secret world of modern banking, when Scott McDaniel, the acclaimed artist of Nightwing and Daredevil, bank information technology expert Evan Adonis works at the nexus of the bank's communication and data networks. The executive's corruption, lies, and revenge and abuse he discovers is terrifying. In the internally corrupt world of modern banking, the IT expert is both the most powerful asset and the most hunted liability. Now, what's interesting about this is that we have all 5 issues releasing at the same time. I thought that was really cool. Another one here is Biomex, issue number 1 through 4. Again, it's solicited again, it says offered again, and all 5 issues. Oh, no, only 1 through 4. No issue number 5. Oh, what's happening there? Okay, so let's see. What else is next? Aha! Here is one of the most fun books to come out of the last year. Space Negro, The Last Negro. So we get issue number 5 coming out finally. And we get a box set with all 144 pages. $50 for the box set. One of them comes with a metal cover. That one costs $175. And the rest are just for the soft covers. But wow. Haha. From the intergalactic adventures of Supernova Watkins, when he wakes up in a million years in the future to find that he is the last black man in existence, and that even a million years in the future, a brother still can't catch a break. I cannot. This is amazing. It's been a fun read so far. Everyone should be reading Space Negro from First Comics. First Comics put out some of the best comic books. I've been touting First Comics for years now. Once I discovered them, Lovetown, great crime noir story. Oh man, the Philbosh brothers coming out with the Cadaver Dogs of Winter. Oh, so good. If you guys have not read Cadaver Dogs, you really need to jump in on that. So, all right, I'm going to stop talking about First Comics now, and we are going to jump ahead. What is up next? Haha, Brian Boland's The Killing Joke, and so much more. This is the complete Killing Joke story from 1988, and it's all in glorious black and white art, along with a bunch, more than 100 covers of Brian Boland artwork. If you guys are a fan of Brian Boland or never saw his work before, this is going to be amazing. It's a deluxe large format hardcover. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, this is actual comic size, so it's more like a coffee table book. Yep, scanned at actual size from the original art. Ooh, boy, it's 13 by 20 inches of this book, so it's going to be like actually holding the art pages in your hand, which is going to be a treat for any art collector or fan of Brian Boland out there. All right, what's next? Hey, Died Hard. Get it? Because it's a bunny, like an Easter bunny. Oh, and it's coming at us from Keen Spot. From the creator of Junior High Horrors. Comes a bloody tale of the Easter bunny trying to enjoy a simple vacation, only to find out that an evil group of mercenaries has taken his destination and all its visitors hostage. Now it's up to Peter Cottontail to return to his violent roots, save the hostages, and get back in time to deliver Easter joy to the kids around the world. This one here, bloody holofoil flip cover. I love that cover. Ah, man. I'm all over that. This just sounds like so much fun. Let's see, the bloody holofoil cover is $30, and they're going to put a couple metal covers for $100. A blank sketch cover. Why is that $100? I'm kind of in shock by that. I do not know. All right, next up from Keen Spot. These kids these days. Woo. WWE Next Superstar All Ego Ethan Page teams with paranormal hitman and toy creators Brett Murphy and Wilson Gandolfo to bring you twisted new sci-fi comedy series. Kids these days. That's a cross between The Boys and the Power Rangers. Okay, that's right there. That's sold. Okay. What would a team of brash, egotistical teenagers really do with power and a giant alien mech when an invading horde of kaiju arrives from outer space? Oh, that sounds like fun. I love that. Again, well, this one blank cover is $9.99. So I'm thinking this is a misprint. That's supposed to be $9.99. All right. Let's see what is up next. All right, The Surgeon. Set after 15 years after the world fell apart, a nomadic physician struggles to survive in a savage frontier of the poor and powerless, trying to balance her calling as a healer and the necessities of killing for survival. Man, that's a great story right there. I love that cover. From Laguna Studios. Interesting. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Right up my alley. Oh, looks like we're winding up on this. Let's see. Only got a few more books to show. From Mad Cave. Mad Cave coming at us with some great stories recently. So we got Missions on the Moon. The year is 1997. I remember 1997. And the crime on the moon runs rampant. And in the lunar colony of Buzztown, a billionaire's daughter has just gone missing. Washed-up private investigator Daniel Schwinn is tasked with finding the missing child, but in the process discovers a dark conspiracy stemming back decades. Schwinn will have to navigate a world of undead, drug addicts, mechanized Robocops, and blue-skinned Soviets known as Darksiders. To discover the truth in doing so, he'll have to confront his own allegiances, trying to atone for past mistakes since resurfaced. Missing on the Moon is your next-gen neon noir obsession. Oh, that sounds like fun. All right, and we got some of the art pages down here. The artwork looks really good. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Hey, Sanction. That was a fun read. So we got the trade coming out this month for that. And the Hexiles, issue number 2 of 6. Okay, let's see what's up next. Oh, EC Oni Press bringing us classic EC horror. I love it. Just in time for Christmas, Oni and EC Comics are proud to present Shiver Suspense Stories, issue number 1, the first in an all-new series of extra-sized EC specials colliding tales of horror, science fiction, and powerfully potent suspense in one joyously wrapped square-bound package that may or may not be leaking something strange under the Christmas tree. Brand new tales of merry dismemberment and Yuletide destruction. Coming at us from Jason Aaron. Oh, look at that, along with a couple other cool people. But Jason Aaron, that has me sold right there. 56 pages, $7.99, square bound. Looks like we have a 1 in 10 homage. We have a 1 in 20 artist variant edition. We have a 1 in 50 archive. So let's see. Looks like we have an Adam Hughes cover. It doesn't. Oh, not the final art. That's why I'm like, what is going on there? We have a lot of EC books coming at us from Oni Press. Oni Press puts out some great titles. If you guys have never read Letter 44 from Oni that came out several years ago, you need to pick that up. That was probably one of the best reads I've ever read, coming at us from Charles Soule. We got Skin Police. All right, let's see what else we got here. And the last book I wanted to show you guys I think it's metal. Oh, no, it's this one. Typo negative, Bloody Kisses, 30 hardcover edition. The 30th anniversary of Typo Negative's album, Bloody Kisses, is celebrated in this stunning volume of art and stories. The anthology captures both the haunted edge and the dry satirical humor that defined what many consider to be the definitive gothic metal album. I love Typo Negative. I have since, 30 years ago. Ooh, boy. Probably when I first discovered them. And yeah, they are an absolutely amazing band. Peter Steele gone way too early. I wish he was still around making music, but what can you do? All right, so that's the big book. We're gonna take a little break here, and I'm gonna drink some coffee, and then we are gonna bust into the Marvel previews book. And this actually goes a lot faster. It's only about 70 pages long, so we are just going to start at the beginning. Pachow, Time Slide, issue number 1. What is the fate of the Marvel Universe? And yes, that is Rob Liefeld there on the cover. So we got some classic Rob Liefeld. If you're a Liefeld fan, you're going to want this, because look at that. That just screams 90s Liefeld. Is this actually 90s Liefeld? Did they just reuse the artwork? Marvel's really been doing that with a lot of the Jim Lee stuff, so I don't see why they wouldn't do it with Rob Liefeld. It's a Hidden Gem variant cover. An X-Man from the future arrives in the present with a dire warning. One of mutankind's most hyper-advanced foes is eating his way through time, trying to stop the X gene from ever evolving in the first place. Only 2 X-Men can stop this chronal predator from achieving his goal, if they can tolerate working together long enough. Join Bishop and Cable on a trip through futures past, present, and beyond. It is a one-shot, 56 pages, only $6.99. Looks like we have a Kale New variant cover. All right, next up for the month of October, Laura Kinney Wolverine, issue number 1. I mean, one of my favorite characters come out of Marvel Comics in the last 20 years. I absolutely love Laura Kinney. What a great character. We got a bunch of variant covers. Everybody's going to want this J. Scott Campbell. I know it. I mean, just look at that. But this standard cover for me, right there, and this J. Anacleto variant cover. All right. Let's see what the story is. Laura Kinney was bred to be the ultimate assassin in X-23. She's long left life behind, but as she encounters mutants being forced to use their powers against their will, Wolverine takes it upon herself to right these wrongs. Okay, and then also the all-new Venom issue number 1. We have a variant cover by Stephen Platt. Oh, that's really going to get some people. And then we have the Capcom Marvel artwork coming out. The smiling, swashbuckling spider hero of New York loves to hate is back, and more fun-loving than ever. That's right. It's Venom. An all-new host is taking the symbiote in a whole new direction. But who? It could be the journalist, the terrorist, the sidekick, or even the mayor. We're giving you all the clues, good believers, but you won't know until the mask comes off. Interesting. We have an Adam Kubert cover. Man, it's great to see Adam Kubert working at Marvel again. Such beautiful artwork. Oh, a Scon variant cover. Look at that. Looks like he's got the power sword from He-Man there. So, by the power of Grayskull. All right. Anyway. Some interior art. Looking good. All right. Let's jump ahead now and see what else we got coming out for the month of December. Look at that. Absolutely love Infinity Watch issue number 1. Marvel vs. Capcom covers for pretty much every book for the month of December. Sorry, Thor. Sorry, Hulk. There are 7 more. These are the 7 most powerful people in the universe, each wielding one of the embodiments of all power in existence, the Infinity Stones. Half of the stone bearers are villains, and the other half certainly aren't Hall of Fame heroes. So what does this mean for the Marvel Universe? If Star has anything to say about it, we can start calling it the Star Universe. Can Colleen Wing or Phil Coulson possibly tip the balance towards good? That sounds like an interesting read. And of course, we got TVA #1 coming out. TVA being huge popular now because of, Deadpool and the Loki series. And we got the 8 Deaths of Spider-Man for the month from issue number 63. Some beautiful covers. And again, a Marvel vs. Capcom. If you guys are Marvel vs. Capcom fans, you are going to want to grab these books coming out for the entire month. You're just going to grab just all of them. Just get them. This looks like fun. Kid Boy and Spider Boy, issue number 1. Their historic first meeting. Oh, look at that. Your favorite foul-mouthed adolescent Kidpool is back in comic book form, starring alongside the biggest debut character in recent memory, Spider-Boy. Will the adolescent arachnid be able to keep the murderous middle grader from causing the return of the comics code? Unlikely. But Bailey is going to try. Don't miss the comic that every kid and kid at heart in America is going to sneakily read under the sheets with a flashlight. Yeah, we are going to want to grab those people. Look at them. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then we got Helverine coming at us. Issue number 1. Foil variant cover by Mark Bagley. Ooh, that's cool. It's Hellfire-fueled claw-slashing action in the mighty Marvel manner as Helverine blazes a new path across the Marvel Universe. Haha! The demon Bagragul possessed Wolverine, turning him into a killing machine, but Logan is no stranger to caging the beast within, and the demon learned his heroic ways. Now it's a resurrected Akihiro, and the two must learn to survive. Must learn to live as one, the Helverine, but can they do it alone? Enter Doctor Strange. Interesting. That's a great cover there. I love it. All right, let's see what else we got. Ultimate Universe, issue number 1. 1 year in, issue 1. Looks like we're just the clock is ticking down to the maker's arrival. Peach Momoko variant, so everybody's going to want that one. Deadpool team up. Oh, if Liefeld artwork couldn't get any uglier. Man, it's sad because Liefeld, the guy, I don't even know. I mean, Spider-Gwen there straight up looks like a dude. I mean, I don't even know how his artwork got worse over the years, but man. I'll be damned if it didn't get worse. I mean, just look at this. This is I mean, that Cable is like 10 times better, and that was horrible. All right. Sabretooth, The Dead Don't Talk, issue number 1. Beautiful. Right there. That's artwork. Adam Kubert. Man. Seriously. The person alive in 1900s, seen in a picture on the wall of New York City's oldest tavern. Yes, a feared gangster and murderer who rose to power amongst the notorious gangs in New York. Yes. And also, perhaps most shockingly of all, none other than Sabretooth. Join us and Wolverine as we uncover the secret untold chapter from a life of Logan's greatest foe in a tale of violence, betrayal, and shocking reveals and more violence. Sabretooth may be dead, but the secrets from his past and the ways in which they affect Wolverine in the present are very much alive. Psylocke, issue number 2. Now, I don't have any of the pictures of the covers, but guys, there are a ton of beautiful Psylocke issue number 2 covers that I think you're going to want to take a look at and grab. What else we got here? Phoenix taking on Thanos. That is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, and then we have Pet Pool. Pool party. Too many pools, and they're all pets. So I can see a lot of people wanting to grab that one. So I just wanted to focus on that for a second. And our last book that we are grabbing, Alien Paradiso, issue number 1 of 5. Welcome to Paradiso, where the money flows like blood and the blood flows like acid. The Tellum of space, Paradiso is a hidden gem among the colonies, where its tropical climate, white sand beaches, and a remarkable population of hyper-wealthy criminals. When colonial marshals Dash, Nanda, and Lydia Reeves are sent there to bust a smuggling ring, they think they've hit the job assignment jackpot. But the only ones getting lucky here are those hungry enough to take what they need. Pachow. All right. This right here. That is a beautiful cover. So any Aliens fans out there, if you're interested in Aliens whatsoever, make sure you grab this. All right. That's it. That's all. Thank you so much for listening. And like I said, I hope you had your pen and paper ready, because, man, there's a lot of fun stuff coming out for the month of December. So, treat yourself to some holiday gifts and buy some comic books. Support your local comic shop. They need it. That's it. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you made it through the whole thing, so much thanks. So huge thank you so much. Love you guys to death. And like always, thank you so much for watching, and take it easy.